I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to another episode of Job Search TV. I'd like to spend a little bit of time daily talking with you about some element of job search because I believe it doesn't have to be as hard, difficult, painful, or take as long as it usually does, because the fact of the matter is the skills needed to find a job are different than the skills needed to do a job. And you're an amateur at job hunting and you may be an expert at your career. So I'm here to talk with you about job search. And I received a question from someone that translates into the fact that they lied on their resume and they got hired for a high-paying job, and they're wondering if they should tell their employer. Now, I always look at it from the standpoint of the resume is one thing. The application is something different. The application is the legal document. And as such, if you completed an application, you do have to tell them that you made a mistake. And you can simply say, I went back because there was something that was bothering me. And I went back and I looked at it, and when I completed the application, I had the wrong dates. And my title wasn't exactly accurate. And I just want to be clear about that because I don't want any problems coming around later. It just isn't quite right. So the correct date of employment is, because in the U.S., post-employment, if you've completed an application, they're going to send a note back to your previous employer looking to substantiate dates and wages on the application. And it's grounds for termination if you've lied on the application. The resume is something different. Most employers aren't quite that fussy over the resume, but the application's different. I remember many years ago, I was working with someone who was hired for a very senior role in an organization, and he was told they're going to do a background check. Don't lie. And he did, and at the end of the first week, he got brought into the office of the head of HR for this major American corporation and fired after being given the opportunity to confess the truth, because they already knew the answer. They had already spoken to the previous employer, so they knew that this guy was lying, and he confessed, and they fired him. Another situation where someone working for a bank was told the degree doesn't matter. He lied about the degree on his application and resume and got fired. End of 2 weeks in his case. Handed a box, thrown out the door. Folks, they will find out, but the issue isn't the resume necessarily. It's the application. So, if you realize you made a mistake on the application, by all means, go to them and do it fairly soon. You can just send an email over to HR saying, I realized something, I went back and checked, and what I wrote on the application wasn't completely accurate. So I want to correct it rather than have you ever worry about my being truthful. I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you found this helpful. Visit my website, thebiggamehunter.us. Go exploring. I've got a ton there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find work more quickly. Also, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, reach out to me through the site, send me a message, or just get onto my calendar for a discovery call. I'd love to help you with your search. Again, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Have a great day and take care.